If you have tried multiple oral antidepressants,
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. iPhone 17, iPad, and Apple Watch.
This year, to set me
Shit, it's dark. Hold on, y'all. It's dark. Whoa. Whoa, that's too bright. Okay. Okay, I guess that's good. Let's see. That needs to be over there. Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? And it's time for the shit show. Let's see what's going on with this. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? And it's time to do another episode of the shit show. Okay, get the StreamYard. Let's see. Live stream. Okay. Okay, show. Unlisted. Alright. Alright, unlisted. Okay. Alright. Copy. Paste. Chat. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Alright, there's the StreamYard link. Tighten this up. Okay. Put this side. Get sides tight. Okay, let's see. Nate should be back there. No, it's Jarrett. Yeah, it's Jarrett, but no Nate. Yeah, so I'm waiting for you to join, Nate. Alright, Nate, so come in. Okay, I guess while we're waiting for Nate, we'll go ahead and do our cheers to the chat. We got Nick DTV is here. Robert is here. Matt Dummett, Yoda T. Nick DTV. Yep. Lawn Tractor Life. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Jarrett. Yep. Nate the Great says I'm here. Yeah, I'm still waiting for. There he is. There's Jarrett. Yeah, where's Nate? Nate. Yeah, paging Nate the Great. Yep. Harry Leg is here. And Amada is here. Right. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to get going on the show without Nate. I guess I'll guess I'll go ahead and add Jarrett. Yeah, Nate.
What's going on, Vic?
Yeah, Nate is late. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing that a little bit lately, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's got to show up on time for the show. Can't be late to your own show, can you?
Nope.
Nope, can't do that.
Nope.
Hey, you need a Christmas backdrop for your YouTube video. For
Yeah,
your,
yeah, I know. I need to. Yeah. No, I'm gonna make one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would say sorry about the Atlanta, but I already knew it was coming. I knew that something bad was going to happen. I had an instinctual gut feeling.
Yeah, bad feeling we were gonna lose to the Jets.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling something was
Yeah,
going to
no.
happen.
When are they gonna fire Raheem Morris? I mean,
Not even that. When is Arthur Blank going to just say fuck it and sell the team?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing's never going to change until Arthur Blank sells the team to like fucking Amazon or Google or some wealthy company. I mean, it's not going to change. I mean, it's just terrible. The football program hasn't been the same since 2017.
Yeah, no, but it's amazing what the right coach can do and what the right coach can do. I mean, just think about how the Patriots were ass last year and they fired Gerard Mayo and then they hired Mike Vrabel, and look where they are now. I mean, the Bears, just hired Ben Johnson.
The guy from Detroit. The guy from Detroit.
Yeah, Ben Johnson. Look what they're doing after they fired Matt Eberflus last year. So
look at the Eagles without Kellen Moore. I mean, Jesus, it's a shit show on offense. I mean, it really shows not having Kellen Moore calling the OC. He's getting
so it's just amazing what having a good coach will do for you and what happens when you have a bad coach. I mean,
I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I looked up one video. It's like the current OC for the Eagles getting death threats from Antifa. I don't know how true that is, but I mean,
you getting death threats from Antifa.
Like faking, like they're posing as some fans are posing as Antifa and making death threats to the OC, saying this is garbage. We want a better team, a better OC, and they're posing as like, I don't know how true that is, but I mean that's what a link I saw.
So where are you at, Nate?
I'm at I'm at elementary school to go sledding at. They have a big hill, so.
Okay, they're usually there to go sledding. Yeah.
Yeah, while we're in show.
So
okay.
We gotta talk about how. What is that noise?
When I go sledding, so. Go ahead, Jared.
No, I'm sorry, Nate. I interrupted you. That's my bad, man. Sorry.
What's up, VicTube?
Yeah. What's up, Caden?
Jared, Nate.
What's up? Congrats, Caden, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, even though Nate's not a Michigan fan anymore, but
you know who's really trash, VicTube?
Who?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
You know, I was just listening to one of my favorite idols growing up who I took his game style and I played it with James Debo Harrison. And you know what? My man is correct. The Steelers are trash.
Yeah, who's your NFL team?
Eagles, but I like James Harrison because I grew up with watching him and Terrell Suggs. Because I like those mean linebackers. They make everything. I mean, they made the NFL the way it was.
Yeah.
Who put the fear in God in quarterbacks? Obviously, the meanest.
Okay. Okay. So what are you mad at the Steelers for?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why am I mad at the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you mad at
Why do you
Pittsburgh
care?
Steelers?
Why do
You're
you
not doing
care?
anything,
Yeah.
dude. You should be mad at
I'm
the
just
Eagles. You should be mad at the Eagles going 8-4, having no offense and getting rid of Kellen Moore.
I'm mad at the Falcons, but which they would just fire Morris already.
You
But
should have like signed Kellen Moore to like a major contract extension for the UFC job, like a big payday
yeah,
for
I mean, yeah,
Eagles.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we could have, we should have got Bill Belichick, but
Oh man, that's damn bad, man. Damn, you really said that, Vic?
well, I mean, he'd be better than Raheem Morris. I
No,
mean,
he wouldn't. He's washed, man. I can't believe
Yeah,
you.
I,
he's
I can't
beat.
believe you
I mean,
said
he's
that,
past
Vic.
his prime, Vic.
I'll tell you why I'm mad at the Pittsburgh Steelers, Zig Dude. They spend all
what?
this money on their defense, and they
Mhm.
can't perform like they're supposed to.
Mhm.
When you play for the Pittsburgh Steelers,
Mhm.
you're supposed to bring excellence,
So why do you
not
have a problem
not.
with this? I mean, you don't even like the Steelers.
This,
I
this
mean,
team is an Eagle. You
you're
said your
I
team
you're
is.
res-
you're you're an Eagles fan, so
Yeah, you,
you're already supposed
Will
to
you
not
let me
like the
explain
Steelers.
myself?
Yeah.
Will you let me explain myself?
Yeah.
oh, Jesus.
If Jared can keep his mouth shut. Anyways, the only reason I like the Pittsburgh Steelers is because I respect James Harrison. That is why I like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
That is
That's
the only reason.
so you're a player fan. You're not a team fan.
Is there a problem with being a fan of James Harrison, although I'm an Eagles fan?
Yeah, because you're supposed to be a
Sure,
fan
that's
of the
fine.
team, not players.
Well, maybe, perhaps. I just like
Well,
meaner
I mean, you
players
can
on
be.
defense
I mean,
because,
you can be a fan of a team and like certain players that are on other teams. I mean,
You can, but you're
I
still
mean, I don't
supposed to
really
stick
really
to your
have any
team.
problem with that. But
You're still supposed to stick to your team, regardless. Even though you like that person on that opposing team, you're still supposed to stick with your team. You shouldn't be
right,
saying,
yeah,
"I like the Steelers,"
right, yeah.
but
or,
yeah,
well, and then also,
The Eagles struggle too much with the whole problem with the Eagles is they're missing Kellen Moore. They don't have an offense going because Kellen Moore was the sauce, the mayonnaise to the fucking sandwich. They always had it going. They had the sauce to keep it going. That's the whole reason why they had a good passing offense, a good running offense, and I think they paid Saquon Barkley, and he got complacent. I feel like the other backup running back did a whole lot better than Saquon did when he got the couple touches that he did.
Yes, they're having signing
no,
day
I agree with you.
already. Yeah,
No, I agree with you, Jared.
Go ahead, Vic.
But
yeah, yeah. I was,
Go
I was
ahead,
gonna
Vic.
ask. I was gonna ask what y'all think about signing day being this early. I mean, this is
garbage.
December 3rd. I didn't know that 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 they moved the signing day and that they're doing it this early now. I thought that they weren't doing it until after the conference championships. But
Yeah, I thought it was the 10th.
No, this is trash.
I thought it was
yeah,
the
okay.
10th,
So they
wasn't it?
changed it. Yeah. It used to be the 10th through the 12th, but now I guess this year they changed it to the 3rd through the 5th.
I think maybe the NCAA kind of realized what maybe uh, people on professional it's elite level were talking about. Maybe decided to say, hey, we're realizing signing day shouldn't be this late or early, so we do it at December 3rd. Maybe that's why. I don't
Whoa.
know. Makes any sense.
Yeah, Jarrett, your mic's messing up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't hear
all
Jared.
that. Yeah,
That's not me, is it?
Yeah, it was you, Jared.
yeah. That was you. Yeah,
Is it better?
Here
yeah.
we go.
Anyway, do you think it's better moving it like a week early, like December 3rd over December 7th?
It's a bad decision, in my opinion.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good.
can you turn your phone sideways, Nate? Yeah, I want to put you on on the camera, but it works better if you're in landscape.
It was just this.
And besides, I mean, yeah.
And besides, signing day should be December 10th to December 12th. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be signing
That's
people
the
this early.
the early
Before.
that's the early signing period, but I guess they moved it. Yeah.
What,
Which
in
is
your opinion,
stupid.
Nick, would be okay to have signing day at? Like, what would be your opinion to have the best at? I'm asking you, Nick.
Well, I mean, I think it would be best. It would be best to have it after the conference championships, because you know the because I mean you kind of get like a 2 week break after that. Like the only game that's being played next week is the Army Navy game. So I think that it would make more sense to not have it this week, but to have it next week would make more sense.
Yeah.
Let me
So
ask
that's how
Victor
you do
this
it after.
question.
So that way, instead of Georgia having to be focused on preparing. I mean, Kirby has to be preparing for the SEC championship, and Kalen DeBoer has to be preparing for the
And
SEC
that's the
championship.
distraction.
But
a
they
distraction.
also have to be focused on on signing day. I mean,
Yeah. It's a distraction, is what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, when they're supposed to be getting ready to play in a conference championship. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's stupid. Yeah, it makes more sense because now you got to add a distraction that you don't need because you want these players to come to your school and you want them to sign, and at the same time you're trying to practice for a big game for the SEC or Big Ten or Big 12, whatever conference title game you're going to be in. So it's a big distraction. So
Yeah.
I agree with that. That's kind of stupid. Yeah. So it should be back on the 10th or the 12th, whatever it was. So.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, Victor. What do you think about the SEC title game? Georgia, Alabama, 2. Who do you got? I mean, honestly, I don't know what you're thinking.
I really want Georgia to win. I really hope that we win, but I just keep picking Georgia, and we keep losing, and I just can't do it anymore. So
the only way I'm picking Georgia to win is for two reasons. Gunner's got to clean up the interceptions. He's started to pick almost every game.
I mean, I said after we lost to Bama that I wasn't gonna pick Georgia to beat Bama anymore. That I wasn't gonna try to talk trash to Bama anymore.
Oh, I'll still talk trash.
Unless we actually beat them.
I still talk trash. That ain't gonna hold me down. But I mean, it doesn't matter. What matters to me is Carson and Gunner Stockton get over the interception. Stuff. He's been throwing some hits from the Florida game all the way until the Georgia Tech game. He's been throwing like one interception a game. And I hope that doesn't rear its ugly head and cost us. And then Gunner Stockton, he did that in the Georgia Tech game where he's making too many decisions in the pocket where he should run the ball.
Sled.
I'm watching.
You're gonna run and do it.
But here's my problem, Jared. Georgia's defense needs to step up. Their defense needs to play a lot more aggressive.
Go ahead, Nate. Can you put your phone in landscape?
Yeah, put it in landscape.
Put your phone in landscape, Nate. So we can see it better. Yeah, I've got you full screen, so. There you go,
bro?
yeah, that's better. Well, you had it. But...
You good?
Alright, do it, Nate.
You jumped that. Do you want me to try it now? Shit. Yeah, right now. No. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, now we can't see anything.
It's black.
Yeah, I can't
Nate.
see nothing.
Nate, we can't see anything.
And the only thing I could say about Gunner is he's gotta be better, like making decisions in the pocket when it's time to run and it's time to throw the ball. That's the one thing I could say about Gunner.
It's not just Gunnar Stockton who needs to be addressed, Jarrett. That defense needs to play more aggressive.
You don't know a thing about
Well,
defense.
and we have been. The defense has been playing aggressive lately.
The defense played their best game.
Playing better, yeah.
The defense played their best game.
Yeah, I mean, look at when we played against Georgia Tech, when we played against Texas. I mean, the defense was great.
So what are you talking
I
about?
know what you're saying.
Even
Victor.
against Mississippi State. I mean, we had
Victor,
3 sacks.
the only-
I mean, before that game, we were only averaging like 1 sack a game. So the pass rush has gotten a lot better, more aggressive. Yeah, now
Victor, hear me out. Just hear me out for 1 second. The only reason I'm asking George. Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead.
The only reason I'm asking Georgia's defense to step up is because at least put up a performance. At least shut out Bama early. As long as you can shut out Bama early, you're gonna win that game.
Yeah, I would like. I would like to do that. That's the idea. Yes. So now my biggest concern in this game is going to be about the offensive line after we've lost Bobo.
Well, if you need a demonstration of how a defense plays shutout ball, take a look at the Ohio State-Michigan game. We just beat the heck out of them early.
We know. Yes, my concern is about the offensive line now that we've lost Bobo for the year. I mean, and now we're gonna be playing with a freshman center.
Yes, that is a concern. But the only thing I'd be worried about really is the only thing I'm concerned about is Gunnar Stockton making decisions in the pocket when it's time to run or when it's time to throw. Instinctually, not for like seconds, not thinking about it, just doing it. That's the only thing he did it last week. He had to think about it.
There was some crackling coming from Nate. So
you know what I'm talking about, Vic, right? Like in the Georgia Tech game, he had to think about when he had to think about when to make the throws and when not to. And by the time he ran the ball, it was too late.
Good thinking.
Yeah, Nate's got.
Next time, try and stand up.
He's got a lot of wind in his microphone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, Nate, turn your microphone off. Thank you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But the only thing I want Gunnar to do better at is make a decision, an instinctual decision when it's time to run the ball and when it's time to throw the ball. He needs to do that. He needs to do that better. He did a bad job of that. He did a bad job of that last week. I get that Georgia Tech shut it down.
I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll leave the stream in Jarrett's capable hands.
I'll try my best, Vic. I'll try my best.
No, but here's the thing, Jarrett. I get that what you're saying about Gunnar Stockton. He needs to run the ball when he needs to run the ball, but he needs to pass the ball when he passes the ball.
Well, he's thinking about it. Like he's taking like 5 seconds on when to do it to go through his progressions. When like in the Georgia Tech game, he should have just known that there was no openings, and he just ran the ball. Just run it. And if you get a sack, you get a sack. But at least realize that there's everybody being covered in the secondary. You can't make a play, so run it. I mean, hold up. They did some design plays at the very first quarter where they basically ran the ball, quarterback run, design quarterback runs, and that was working perfectly. I'm like, they should stick to this. And they basically knew they were getting shut down and they were getting one dimensional in the pass game. So I was like, just run it. And they, as soon as they switched from passing in the second quarter from running to passing, they switched from what they were doing. And then they went one dimensional running the ball and then they shut them down. So, I mean, we still won defensively, but it was just a bad game.
Yeah.
Now I won't hold it over Georgia. I won't hold it over Georgia's head because the past 3 games we played against Georgia Tech with Brent Key at the helm, it's always been a one-score game. So it's always been a one-score game for the past 3 years. So they've always been playing us for the past 3 years very close.
No, and I understand what you're coming from. But as long as Georgia can hold the defensive momentum against Ty Simpson, blitz, and I say this, put as much pressure on Ty Simpson as you can.
Yeah, they've been doing that. They have been doing that. They have been doing that. The quarterbacks.
But here's my problem. When they blitz, can you hold your mic closer because you're starting to echo?
Yeah, go ahead.
When Georgia blitzes, they are not doing any good man-to-man coverage against Ryan Williams and whatnot. See,
Ryan Williams isn't what they're going to go after. They're going to go after Jeremy Bernard, Josh Cuevas. Who else? The kid from Miami who's a Roll Tide now, whatever his name is. Isaiah Horton, something my name.
Isaiah Horton. But
yeah.
Here's my but I'll leave it to you.
Brooks.
Yeah, but take this into note. Ohio State, Michigan. We played a lot more deep, aggressive blitzing, but we also did a lot more heavy man-to-man coverage. So you got to keep that extra safety, the extra corner, and the extra nickel back against, the auxiliary receiver. Not only that, rush 5 guys, 6 guys if you have to. Because the
only thing I'm concerned about is the receiving core that with Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton, Brooks, and if Josh Cuevas is going to be cleared, because they said he wasn't hurt, he was just out for the game for some stupid, I don't know what it was. He wasn't hurt though. So we got 4 receivers we got to look out for converting first downs while we try to pressure Ty Simpson in the pocket. So it's going to be hard to pressure him, especially, they got a good offensive line, but I know the right side's kind of weak. So if we can target the right side, we might be in good shape.
Better shape. As long as you can blitz from the right side of the line, you're good. Because Caden Proctor can't get around as fast as you think he can. And you're probably like, well, what the heck do you mean by that, Caden? Take a look at if you look at the film on Alabama's O-line.
Why do you call it film? It's not film. It's just YouTube videos.
I watched the film on Alabama.
It's not film. Are you a football player? Are you a coach?
I call it film because I'm watching tapes.
Are you a coach? Are you a recruit? Are you a football player? Do you watch film? Do you watch tape?
I do.
You're not a football player. You're not a coach. You're not a sports analyst. That's not what we call it. You're watching a video.
Not my point. But not my point. My point is, if you look at the right side of the offensive line, Caden Proctor's their strong point on the left side. However, the tight end isn't a good blocker, and the right side tackle and the right side guard can't really hold it up against the top tier, defensive line. Oklahoma proved that. But here's the thing: even against Ohio State, they'd have some serious problems because Ohio State is even against Michigan. When we got Bryce Underwood sacked a couple of times, the right side of their line is always the weakest.
Okay, so enough about Georgia and Alabama because I'm just talking about. What do you think about Notre Dame being ranked 10?
Not surprised.
Do you think? And I think I know what's going to happen because if BYU loses to Texas Tech in the title game, their Big 12 title game, that knocks them out of the playoff bracket, the rankings, the 12, the playoff 12, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
knocks them out, and then that puts Miami and Notre Dame closer to each other, and then they got the head-to-head matchup, and they got the same, 5 opponents or 4 opponents, whoever they played, and then Miami has played Notre Dame, and they beat each other. I think what's going to happen is Miami will probably get over Notre
right.
Dame and get knocked out of the playoffs.
All right, I'm back now.
Yeah, if Notre Dame gets in the playoffs and gets knocked out by Miami, I'll be happy.
Well, that's what it looks like. That's what I mean. They was kind of sneaky how they did it. I was like 10. I was like, I see what they're doing. That was kind of sneaky. That was kind of sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't mind Notre Dame being in the top 10, but if you're gonna do that, then you've got to have Miami ahead of Notre Dame. I mean,
well, you saw the rankings, didn't you?
If you want to put Notre Dame in the top 10, then you also need to put Miami in the top 10. Yeah, I did. I saw that they dropped Notre Dame from 9 to 10. Yeah.
I see what they're doing.
Yeah,
I see exactly what they're doing. I see what they're doing. They're playing it out. BYU loses to Texas Tech, knocks them out of the playoff spot, and then who gets in the 11th spot? Well, no other than Miami. And then who will be challenging for 10 and 11? Miami versus Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame gets knocked out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because Miami gets in front of Notre Dame because they realize head to head they've had the same wins and then they've beaten Notre Dame.
Then why haven't they moved Miami ahead of Notre Dame already?
Because they're playing the long game. They know that Texas Tech is probably going to beat BYU.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened to Nate? Nate went sledding.
Yeah, he went sledding.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be the Vic and Nate show, BA, but Nate went sledding instead. So
he said, "Fuck us." That's what he said.
I mean, he was in here earlier, but.
Well, I guess it's now the Vic and Jared show.
But I really do think that they're playing the long game. They're just going to wait. They're going to wait for BYU.
I mean, yeah, but I guess Nate showed us a little bit of his sledding, but I guess his phone must have lost signal. I guess, but yeah. So Nate is sledding today. This is supposed to be the Vic and Nate show, but Nate ain't here, so.
Yeah. So it's the Vic and Jared show.
No, it's the Vic and Nate show.
Yeah, the Vic and right now it's the Vic and Jared show.
Okay, I'll try to keep it rolling. So that's why I think because the committee finally realized they cannot put Notre Dame in over Miami, and they can't put a 10-2 versus, and they realize that now that Texas lost the way that they did against the 9-3, Texas A&M lost the way they did against Texas, a 9-3 Texas, whose losses were a Florida. What's their record? 4 and whatever, 3 and whatever.
What, Florida? Florida's 4-8.
Yeah, so Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M, who Texas A&M lost to Texas, and Florida beat Texas, which is 4-8. So
right.
That's and you look at their record resume now, it looks not so good being Texas A&M. I mean, even though they're 11-1, that win over that loss over Texas A&M doesn't look so good.
Yeah. Texas is 11-1, so they are getting in.
No, Notre Dame is not getting in. I don't think so because the committee.
You're saying that Notre Dame. You're saying you think that
because the one loss
won't get
because
in.
Notre Dame a good loss to Texas A&M, but the bad loss from Texas A&M to Texas doesn't look good on their resume. So Notre Dame, that they take that account. The committee takes that into account, and then Miami beat Notre Dame, and then they took that into account. And
Okay,
then
do
they
you
don't play.
think that
They
they're
don't
gonna
play.
move they're gonna move Miami up from 12 to 10, and they're gonna drop Notre Dame from 10 to 11 when neither one of them played?
Yeah, I
I
really
think
think.
that for Miami to get in, looks like their only chance is, well, they need BYU to
What is that
lose
noise?
to Texas Tech, and they also need yeah, they also need would need Alabama to
When
lose, and
lose,
then that would be their only chance, and then even then they might not get in because the committee will probably still keep Bama in.
I still think.
Yeah.
I
So
still.
Miami would be 11 on the outside, unless they finally decide to move Miami ahead of Notre Dame.
I think they're going to. I
Yeah,
think
you're
that's exactly.
echoing. You're echoing, Caden.
Yeah, yeah, that was him. It was really bad.
Yeah,
I
what's up?
really,
Yeah, what's up, traveling fools? Yeah, yo.
I really do think they're going to do that. I really do think Miami. I think the committee's going to move Miami over Notre Dame
All
after
right.
the conference
Yeah, what
championships.
about what about UTF? Do you think Miami can still get into the playoffs? Yeah, because you're a Miami man, so so what do you think? Do you think y'all could still get in, or
I mean, there's a reason why Alabama, even though they beat Auburn, I mean, that's a rivalry game, but Auburn ain't shit. I mean, they're not shit this year. But
yeah, what's up?
I'm, I,
Yeah, what's up, Biggs?
and I mean, being Auburn shouldn't move you up a spot, even though you play an extra game or whatever it's called. Notre Dame got moved down because of what I'm talking about. Because my Alabama didn't get moved up just because they beat Auburn. That doesn't make any sense. Does it, Vic? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me,
No,
does it?
I don't know, but
I mean, unless Auburn was ranked, but I bet that
no,
ain't gonna happen.
no, they're
Auburn's
not.
terrible. Auburn's terrible this year. I mean, they fired their
They're
coach.
poorly coached and they're undisciplined. That's
They
the
fired their
problem.
coach. They fired their coach.
Well, they're poorly coached.
Yeah,
That's the bottom line.
I think that the other difference is that they did clinch their spot in the SEC championship, though.
Maybe
But
you're
So
right.
maybe they did. No, so maybe they did move up ahead of Notre Dame. Now that they knew we know that Bama is going to a
that could be a
conference championship. So
that
but
could
here's
be.
my thing, Victor.
Hold
If
up, Caden.
Alabama
Hold up, Caden.
lose,
Hold up, 1 second. That could be
hey,
a good.
hold on, I'm talking.
That could be a good argument.
now they're confirmed that they're. Yeah, TF says I think the Notre Dame bias is gonna win out.
You think so? Jesus,
Yeah,
I hope
that's
not.
what. Yeah, that's what he thinks. Yeah.
But
But here's my thing.
hold up. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, though. Now that you say they honor playoff championship, opponents facing each other. So Alabama being in a title game, a conference title game, so putting them in over Notre Dame. But I still think that's an excuse, a good excuse to just put Notre
Yeah.
Dame down because
It's an
I just
it's an excuse. Yes, I mean reason, excuse. What's the difference? I mean,
BS.
I think it's an excuse to put Notre Dame at 10, so that when I think Miami makes the big jump. I think they make a jump where you do the head-to-head matchups. They're going to honor Miami over Notre Dame.
Bless
they
you, Victor.
should. They should.
But here's my thing, Victor. It don't matter who.
I mean, we'll
Ultimately,
find
I
out.
mean,
We'll find out on Sunday. So
Yeah, we'll find out on Sunday. I
here's
just
my thing, Vic. Too. Here's my thing. It don't matter who comes out. I'm gonna tell you this: we're beating Indiana in the Big Ten title game, and I don't care who we play in the playoffs. We're coming to beat y'all. It don't matter. It don't matter. Because Ohio State's an elite team. That's an elite defense. And no one ain't stopping the freight train of the
But
Ohio
yeah,
State
y'all.
University
didn't you
defense.
just,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I got a
y'all
question.
coming
Hold
for
up.
everyone, right?
Hold up. I got a question, Caden. Didn't you just lose Hartline or Hartman, whatever his name is, the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, why?
To where? Where's he going?
South Florida.
So wouldn't that hurt
South
your
Florida. So
South Florida?
as the head coach.
Yeah, as the head coach.
Offense coordinator.
So
He's
wouldn't
going
that hurt
from
you? Wouldn't that kind of hurt you offensively because he's not calling plays anymore?
well, he's gonna be staying here until after
Yeah,
we win
he's
the
he's
national
gonna be
championship.
staying. He's gonna be staying on for the playoffs.
So I mean I'm not really hurt at this point.
So I find the same thing. I find that a problem because they did the same. Lane Kiffin. I don't like Lane Kiffin, but Lane Kiffin had the same argument. And then you got Ohio State with Sam Hartline or whatever the fuck his name is from Ohio State, the coordinator.
Ryan Hartline.
Ryan Hartline, the offensive coordinator. He's staying on until the end of his job. I feel like he should be able to, give him his papers because he shouldn't be there because there's a lot of problems with that. The transfer portal, signing day, he's holding out on South Florida. So that's just me. This is me.
No, I get you, Jared. But here's the thing, too. Remember this: Ohio State's already is one of the only teams undefeated that's going into the playoffs.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. It
And
doesn't
I'll
yeah,
tell
matter.
you
no,
what.
yeah, no more
I'll
elite
tell
wide
you what, Jared.
receivers. Nah, Biggs. They're still gonna get more elite wide receivers. That's not gonna change just because
Mm-mm.
Hartline's leaving.
Yeah, before Hartline was there, they still had elite receivers.
Yeah,
That was
they're still gonna have 5-star and high 4-star receivers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Biggs put a laughing emoji, so I think he's trolling.
yeah. He
But
probably
here's my thing: we're going into the playoffs undefeated, and we're getting out of the playoffs undefeated. That's the bottom line.
So you're trying to copy Georgia?
No, we're just going. All I know is that Ohio State's going into the playoffs undefeated, and they're going out with another national championship.
So you're copying what Georgia did?
Not really much.
Instead of a 14 playoff, it's a 12-team playoff.
Hold on, Jared. What? You're like,
You heard me.
oh, I know I heard you, but I'm just wondering why you're even talking since y'all don't have a national championship right now.
Georgia won in 2021, one loss, got the national title. Georgia went back 2022 and then won the national title and was undefeated. So you're doing the same exact thing Georgia did, just with a 12-team playoff.
So what?
I'm just saying you're copying us. You're emulating what Georgia's doing. We did it first.
Yeah, y'all did it first. Yeah, you guys can claim that anyway. But if we keep up this momentum in the recruiting, we could go win a third national championship.
I don't know about that.
Just saying.
It's kind of hard to win a third national title.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Especially a three-peat. It's hard to do three-peats.
Bama did it, so I don't think.
Who
I don't
did
think
it?
Ohio State will have a problem.
Who
Bama?
did it? No, they didn't. Yeah, they never three-peated. Yeah, Bama never three-peated.
I don't think anybody's ever three-peated.
Yeah, it was Minnesota. It was Minnesota that three-peated.
Yeah, but who knows? We could be the second
Yeah,
school in college football history
they had
to
a
go.
three-peat in the 30s. I think it was what, like 34, 35,
In
and
thir-
36.
yeah,
It's,
34, 35, 36.
it's very rare to
But
three-peat in football now. Modern day
but of
football.
course,
It's very rare in
but of
professional
course,
football to three-peat.
there was no national championship back then. Of course, back then there was no playoffs, no national championship. It was just you had to wait until the polls came out before you could find out who was the national champion.
But I feel like we could go on a three-peat.
I doubt it because it's very hard to three-peat, even in professional football and college football. Not nowadays. Maybe in the '90s, but not the 2000s and the 2020s and the 2010s. I mean, you can't do that anymore. It's impossible. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs. They tried to three-peat. They try to, we're going to three-peat again. We're going to
Yeah,
three-peat
they tried to three-peat and they ran into the Eagles.
They
Yeah,
got fucking curb stomped.
didn't Michael Jordan have a
Yes,
three-peat?
that's my point. That was in the '90s. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That was in the '90s.
yeah.
I
It was
said that.
MJ and the Bulls had a three-peat.
Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen. Who's the other guy that one came from?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. He came from Detroit, the Pistons. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not impossible for us to three-peat.
It's very hard to three-peat. Extremely hard to three-peat. I'm telling you, it's extremely hard.
Yeah, we know. Yeah,
And
we
Georgia
know that.
fans try say, and
Yeah,
y'all always
that's
say
why
about
the
when after you won that second
Yeah, the
national
NFL
championship.
never had a three-peat. Yeah.
No, but here's my problem. When y'all won that second national championship, y'all fans were gonna go off like three-peat. Y'all were gonna go
We did.
three-peat.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
So don't be just saying it's just
Yeah, we
us.
did.
It's
Even
just Ohio
me.
State
Yeah,
fans.
even me. I said that. I mean, back
And I know Jared was over here saying that
back
he
in
wanted to
23. Yeah,
No, I
back
didn't.
back in 23, I had predicted a three-peat. Of course, it didn't happen, but
If we had a 12-team playoff, then I would have said maybe, but we didn't have a 12-team playoff. But we didn't have one then.
Yeah,
It was a
you were
14
also saying about a three-peat, Jared. So,
I didn't say it to repeat. You didn't hear me.
oh no, yes you did.
I didn't. What
You
did I
were
say?
lying out of your teeth.
I think you're
What?
clickbaiting. I think you're trolling me because I didn't say that.
Now I'll say this, Victor, because I need Ohio State is wide receiver you.
yeah.
I mean, we've got every good wide receiver here.
Yeah, I
Two,
won't.
we
Yeah,
have a good
yeah,
defense.
that's true. Yeah,
And we have a good defensive coordinator who's staying.
true.
And three,
yeah.
a good head coach who just finally beat the Wolverines in my lifetime.
Yeah, finally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
finally, this decade.
And plus
Got
our
my
wide
receiver
receiver
this decade.
coaches are good. And
It
plus
took me
we've got a
almost-
good coaching staff.
It took you almost 5 years to beat Wolverines. Yeah, finally.
4.
No, 5.
5 because y'all didn't play in 2020.
Right, because of COVID.
Because
Yeah,
you
y'all didn't-
took
Yeah,
it
y'all didn't
out.
play in 2020. Yeah,
Took it
because
out.
y'all
You didn't
backed
want to play.
out.
You
Yeah.
didn't want to play the extra game against Michigan.
Yeah, either y'all backed out or Michigan backed out. One of y'all backed out, but
Michigan
I think,
backed out.
but I think it was Ohio State.
I think they got Michigan back out.
Yeah, exactly. We got both sides are pointing the finger at the other. Yeah.
I can say the same thing about one of the callers last night saying, "Oh, they were well, not even the callers. It was a text. It was a comment section in the chat saying, "Oh, we still won the game. The Ohio State fans, we still won the game, but there was our
did win the game.
headsets were down, but the Michigan headsets were working. Give me a break.
And what?
Give me a break."
And you mean last year?
No, this past game, they were commenting in Blue's section saying,
All right, so
We won the game.
Ohio State's helmet connection was down, but they still won the game anyway.
exactly. So you take excuses about winning too.
Excuse me when you win.
Yeah. That's what they said in his comment section.
I
was
know,
like,
I know,
Jesus
making
Christ.
excuses.
Georgia
for
fans make
excuses
excuses when they
We
win.
don't make
dude.
excuses when we lose. We're honestly
Well,
lose.
that was making. Well, they were making excuses when they won. So I mean,
I think Georgia fans do the same thing nowadays.
Yeah, they were saying that They were saying the headsets for like the staff was down, but they were thinking that the Michigan headsets, for the coach staff on their side was working or some bullshit like that.
yes, that's why you had to keep running over to the sideline to get the play call. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But they're still making excuses. You still won the game. Why do you got to make an excuse about winning? You won the game. Jesus, Ohio State, man. Ohio State, Alabama, Texas. Who else is it? Makes excuses
That's
about
right. Yeah,
winning.
because the speakers in his helmet went out, so we had to keep going over to the sideline to get the play call.
And you still won the game. So what are you crying about, Ohio State, man?
I'm not crying.
That's not what the comment section said.
Are you talking about right now, or are you talking back from a previous show?
Right now.
Because I know there wasn't no communication issues with that game. Coach Day was doing everything that they were doing. They came out early, beat Michigan with that defense, and finished them off with Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, both in that game.
At first, Michigan had your number, but they didn't score 2 touchdowns, and they only set up for field goals. If they had scored the 2 touchdowns, y'all might have been in trouble.
Bottom line is, Jared, we still came out of that game. Yeah. We still came out of that game by 3 scores.
I think that's good. I need to pat you on the head.
So here's the thing, Jared. Let me ask you a question.
I need to pat you on the head for that.
No. I need to ask you a question. Why don't you go down to Athens and tell Coach Smart that they need to start playing early defense and start smacking Ty Simpson and them around in the SEC title game? Because apparently they can't smack that son of a gun around.
All you got.
Because apparently, I don't know if Georgia's afraid to smack Alabama around like they were in 2022.
Do you know the Urban Dictionary?
Yeah. What about it? Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, let's talk about something.
But the bottom line is here, Jared. Y'all need to start smacking Alabama around, especially when you go back to the SEC title game.
Yeah, I know.
You can't be just running away
I hope
from them.
So. Yeah, I want to.
You got to beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to, and I hope we do. Yeah, I mean.
But here's my thing, Zay. Why ain't nobody y'all fan base emailing Coach Smart's office and say just beat the living hell out of Ty Simpson?
I'm sure there are Georgia fans who are doing that.
I'm surprised Jared isn't emailing his office.
Because I'm not. Because I'm not. Because I'm not crazy. That's why.
Yeah, that's an insane person.
I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I mean.
No, why don't Georgia hire Uncle Lou as a head coach for the defense? I mean, I told him he should be the defensive coordinator at Georgia. I mean, in comment section, who wants Uncle Lou to be the defensive coordinator at Georgia?
No one.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. Yeah. Nobody wants Lou to be the defensive coordinator. I mean.
Why do you bring him up? He's not our coordinator.
I'll just say it because he's the one that rants on about Georgia for like 2 years.
Yeah, he does.
About them playing sloppy defense.
I mean, yes, that's right.
Because apparently,
that's what he
I don't know if Georgia can't play good defense and can't whip somebody's butt early.
You're just now getting good 2 years when you were shitty from 2023 to 2025. You were shitty then, and you're just now getting good. So,
what's your point, Jared?
You're just now good, so you know what it feels like to win something. We've been winning for a while now.
Anyways, I'm just saying, as a Buckeye fan who's witnessed defenses beat the crap out of teams, I'll say that.
Okay, whatever. Nobody cares.
What? An SEC fan can acknowledge that a Big Ten team is at least giving a little piece of friendly advice on
Yeah,
how to play
okay.
defense.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
watch.
fine,
I'm gonna watch the Big Ten title game, but I'm still gonna watch the SEC title game regardless.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Well, I hope you watch the Big Ten title game
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
us beat the
watch.
hell out of
I'm gonna
Indiana.
watch all the championships. I mean,
Jared, I want you to watch the Big Ten title game and
yeah,
just watch the boys beat the hell out of
yeah, it
Indiana.
will be. I mean, I mean, aside from the SEC, I mean, you know, because Georgia's in it, but aside from that, I mean, I'm most looking forward to the Big Ten title game. Yeah.
I think
Well, I'm just gonna say
Indiana.
this.
I think Indiana will give Ohio State troubles,
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
think
Yeah.
they don't want to hear that. Even if
I
they
don't
do
feel
lose.
worried
Even if
about
they-
Indiana.
Yeah, me too.
Even if Indiana does lose, I still think Ohio State will get fed up with
Yeah,
Indiana on that offense.
Yeah,
and defense.
Indiana's gonna. Yeah, Indiana is gonna give y'all problems. I mean,
Well, Indiana's walking into the lines.
I mean, I do think y'all win the game, but I mean, it's gonna be close. I mean,
And you know what? Here's the thing, Vic. Too, Indiana's walking into the walking into the haunted cave where there's an evil, hungry
well, you know this
beast
game is
about to
being
eat 'em.
played. Well, you know this game is being played at a neutral site, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you know this game is actually being played in Indiana, right?
All conference games are played on neutral site games.
Yeah,
Neutral
so
site.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
Lions
we're
Den,
winning that game either way.
Yeah, this game's not being played in Columbus, so I mean,
Oh, I know. But Indiana's walking into the Lions Den against the number one team who's about to smack them.
I don't think they're gonna smack them. I think it's gonna be a close game.
yeah, they're not gonna.
Y'all think it's gonna be close?
I do.
Wait till we win by 3 scores.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
Yeah,
We
me too.
walked into beating Michigan 27-9, and then we beat the last teams by at least multiple
Yeah, you
scores.
think. Yeah, you think.
And we beat
Michigan.
Frederick Mendoza the first time last year.
You think Michigan is Indiana? Come on.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't
It's a
think
totally
so,
different
but just
team. You're not.
look at the rest of our schedule.
Yeah, you're not playing Michigan. You're not playing Texas. I mean,
You're playing the number 2 team in the country.
The bottom line is,
You're playing the number 2 team in the country, and you're going to face the number 2 team in the country, and you're probably going to get either win or lose to them. I think you could possibly lose to them, but that's just me.
I doubt we lose. And I say this right now, we're beating Indiana by 3 to 4 scores, no question.
You're not beating them by 3 or 4 scores. That's
Yeah.
just you being a dumb Ohio State fan.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's up, Eric?
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with being Ohio State?
Yeah. Looks like
Says a Georgia fan.
hey, Jared. Looks like you got another Buckeye fan in the chat. Yeah.
What are they saying? Because I can't see it.
Yeah. This is Sup Vic. Go Buckeyes. This is Eric Ram says Sup Vic. Go Buckeyes.
What's up, Eric?
Yeah, what's up, Eric? Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a good game for him. I hope he does some good.
But let me ask you, Jared, what the heck's your problem as a Georgia Bulldog fan? Since you want to talk like you're one of the baddest teams in college football.
Didn't say we were.
I
That's
mean,
what you
and
assumed.
y'all
That's what you assumed.
and y'all are saying the SEC is better than the Big Ten.
This year it has been.
When we're the defending national champions, about to win another national championship and beat the hell
2
out of
things can
Indiana.
be true. 2 things can be true.
The 2 things can be true. One, Georgia gonna come out
can
and
be.
whip us? No way.
That's
No.
not what I mean, dummy.
Yeah,
You got a
that's what we
brain?
were saying. We don't even know if we're gonna be on the same side of the bracket. So I mean,
I'm saying we have more depth on the SEC, bracket. The SEC, there's so much talent in the
yeah,
SEC.
the SEC,
like other teams.
yeah, the SEC is getting 5 teams in.
Yeah, and you're telling me they're not any good, but the Big Ten is, and they only got 3.
3, yeah.
for now.
Yeah, and we pretty much own every other team, every Big Ten team in that conference.
Well, not Michigan because they beat you 4 in a row, and you finally beat them one time in half a decade.
Yeah. And we've owned them for 2 decades. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but for the better half, they've owned you for half a decade. This century, this 2020 era.
But here's the problem, Jared, that I really have. There's one
What?
just teensy problem, Jared,
What?
that
What's
you
the
don't want to
problem,
talk
man?
about.
What
How
is it?
come
What's the problem?
Alabama's owned your ass?
Okay. Well, how come Michigan?
So I don't get why
how
how
come
you don't mention
Michigan? How
we,
come Michigan has owned your ass? I mean,
And how come you finally won a title 10 years ago, and you finally won 10 years later? How come it took you 10 years to win one?
Yeah.
I know it took us from 1980, but at least we won ours back to back in a harder playoff format.
right, but I mean,
And then we beat y'all in the semifinals to get to the national title.
Yeah,
Your kicker missed.
yeah, exactly. And last year, y'all wouldn't have made the Natty if it was the 4-team playoff.
And that's my whole point. If we had a 12-team playoff in 2023 and it was Alabama versus Georgia, we probably would have been in. And we probably would have made the playoffs. But I don't deal in hypotheticals.
Yeah, we would have been in, but yeah.
I don't deal in hypotheticals, but that would have been the case.
Yes, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
If a bird had a jukebox up his ass, we'd all fly. So,
but it don't matter who wins between the SEC, ACC, and the Big 12 in the conference games, in the conference style games, because ultimately they're playing Ohio State, and that ain't good news for anybody.
Yeah, that's what Slim says. Yeah.
What's Slim say? What is Slim say?
It's the if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
I know.
Where is Slim Shady?
Have you ever had chestnuts, Vic?
No.
They're all right.
Hey, speaking of, where is Slim Shady?
Yeah. Usually shows up. He's probably he's probably at work. But I mean he does come on the midday show a lot. But
yeah, he does because he's an ACC man. I'm for him. I want to see the Miami Hurricanes get in. They deserve it. I mean, Miami deserves
they deserve it.
They don't deserve it. They've earned it. They've earned it. I mean, over Miami.
More than you mean over Notre Dame? You mean
Notre Dame? Yeah, they've earned it over Notre Dame. They've earned it. I mean, match to match opponents. They played a lot of opponents, common opponent, and they played each other. Miami won. So yeah, Miami has earned a spot in at least 10 where Notre Dame is, and Notre Dame should be 11. Knock them out of the playoffs. There you go.
No, I get you, Jared. And speaking of Matt Dumit, get your butt in here, buddy, if you got a problem.
But
I'm calling him out like a man, Jared. What?
So what?
You got a problem?
Wait, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
I'm asking Matt Dumit to get his butt in here.
Anyway, what is there else to talk about? Oh, NFL. I think the best teams in NFL football right now, you got who are probably going to the AFC Championship and NFC Championship. You got the Bears and the Rams on the NFC Championship side, and on the AFC Championship side, you got the Broncos and the Patriots. So those are my picks. Who's going to the championships? What about you, Vic?
About what?
The title games for the NFC and AFC title games.
NFC and AFC title games. Yeah, the AFC will be. I guess the AFC it'll be the Patriots and the Broncos.
I picked that already.
And then AFC and NFC is going to be a little bit.
It's gonna be the Bears and the
be a little bit
Rams.
harder. Oh yeah, the Bears and the Rams. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now.
If Stafford doesn't clean up the interceptions, because that was bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that was just an anomaly. Hopefully, it doesn't, happen again. But yeah, I think it should be the Bears and the Rams in the NFC Championship. I know the 49ers have been doing better, but it's because they've been playing bad teams. They have played opponents like Seahawks, Rams, but that's when they weren't at their peak. And they did play the Rams when they were at their peak, and they lost by a blowout. So I picked the 49ers to go in the playoffs, but they probably get knocked out in like the first round or the second round or whatever. So they ain't got the defense. They ain't got the players. Michael Williams is out. You got Bosa out. You got who is it? God, he's number 54. The middle linebacker. What's his name?
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later, sir. When I go get some online shopping done, sir.
All right. Bye, Cade.
See you later.
I'm trying to think of the middle linebacker for the 49ers. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He'll be a future Hall of Famer when he retires. Vic.
Yeah.
What's his goddamn name? Hold up, let me see. Fred Warner. That's who I was talking about. He's out for the season, so Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and Michael Williams, all major players out. And that's the whole reason why I can't pick them to go far in the playoffs, because they ain't got those three guys on defense. But they have done good with what they've made work, though. So. As for the Seahawks, they're just fucking – they're great, but they got an average quarterback. Sam Darnold is not the answer. I don't think he's the answer. I really don't. Sam Darnold he was like that when he played for the Vikings. He went and made a playoff game, I think, and then he got beat. And he lost in the regular season to the Rams, I think. So, yeah, I can't pick Sam Darnold and the Seahawks to make it, especially if he goes up against a good defense like the Rams or the Eagles or somebody legit with the defense. So, yeah. So, for college football, I want to talk about Georgia Tech game, and the reason why I think they lost, and I know Lou, he kind of thought it was hilarious when I said that the reason why I think they lost, Georgia Tech lost, is not having that extra timeout. Do you think that's far-fetched?
No.
I said basically, if you remember, Brent Key called a timeout in the second half against to challenge whether Cash Jones converted the first down. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't get it, and he started having a fit. It's like, oh my god! And Brent Key had a fit, and I was like, I think that timeout's going to cost him. And then the clock finally runs down. It's a one possession game, 16-9, and they have the ball, 22 seconds to go, and they work their way down the field, and they only have one timeout. I'm like, I knew it. That's what's going to cost them, not having that timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, not having that second timeout, because Brent Key was an idiot trying to challenge a first down, and he lost his timeout. Yeah, that's just me. I
Yep.
don't, I, I don't, I don't think the Tech. I don't think Tech really lost that game. I think the coaching decisions what lost them that game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was part of it. Yeah.
I think that was a major decision. I mean, I know they couldn't score points in the end zone, but they could score field goals. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah. All right.
saying,
All right. All right. Yeah. So what you think about the Big 12 championship? I think Texas Tech blows out BYU again.
what's the spread? What's the odds? Because I can tell you whatever the odds is, they're going to cover.
What's the spread? Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Yeah. It's Texas Tech minus 12.5.
Give me the over. Give
Yeah.
me the
Yeah.
over.
The over under is 49.5.
Give me the over to Tech to cover.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just what it is. Every team they've played so far, except for the exception that one game with their quarterback being
Yeah.
out, they lost.
Yeah. That was Arizona State. Yeah.
Yeah, they've
All right.
blown
Yeah. So
everybody
what
out.
about? Yeah. So what about Virginia and Duke? Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think
Virginia's going to smoke them.
Virginia. Yeah. I think Virginia's gonna beat Duke again. Yeah.
Virginia's going to smoke them. How do
Yeah.
you lose to a group of
Yeah.
five schools?
The last time they played, Virginia won 34-7. So.
How do you lose to two? Was it two group of five schools?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. They lost to Tulane and UConn.
Yeah, how do you lose to two group of five schools?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe the loss to Tulane. That's not that bad because at least they're ranked. But yeah, that loss to UConn was inexcusable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Virginia. Two losses to two
Yeah.
group of five schools. No, come on. No.
Yeah.
Give me
Plus,
Virginia.
they played. We saw who the better team is. So.
Yeah, it's Virginia. But what was the spread for Virginia versus Duke? What was the spread there?
Yeah. I think last time, I think that that Duke was actually favored. Yeah, let's see if I can still find what the spread was. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can.
They're talking about National Title Day on my news channel. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I can't find what the spread was, but yeah, it was like Duke was a small favorite. I think it was like Duke minus 2.5 or 1.5. Yeah. No, they were a small favorite, but
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have it as a blowout. Whatever the over is, I'm taking the over, and I'm taking Virginia to cover.
right. Yes, Virginia is minus 3.5.
All right, let's go to the next conference game.
All right. What I think we talked about all the P5s already.
Power four.
Yeah, I think we've done them already. Yeah. So all that's left is the G5.
Ooh, I could care less, but let's talk
Well, I
about it
guess
anyway.
I guess North Texas and Tulane. I mean, I guess that one's important because whoever wins, because the winner is getting into the playoffs. So.
Well, which coach left?
Yeah, it's
Did
North
both coaches
Texas. They both they both left, but I think that they're both haven't left yet. So, I mean, they're both still there. So, yeah, they both took jobs, but they haven't left yet. So, I mean, they are
now I can kind of
going to coach the postseason. So.
Now I can't be mad at Lane Kiffin for saying he's wanting to stay, even though it's a dick move because of like the scam, trying to take players and all that mess. How it's legal, but now I can't hate him for it because look at all the teams that are doing that.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the group of five. I don't think that if I mean if you're a good group of five team, I mean then you already expect that your that your coach is gonna get poached.
I know, but I think the same
So
logic
I
should have to
mean,
apply. I think
yeah,
the same logic should have to apply from Group of Five to FCS to Power Four, Power
yeah. I
Five.
think that they weren't entirely blindsided like Ole Miss was.
Yes, I just feel like the same logic should have to apply to other schools too, though. I mean, am I wrong for thinking that?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying that like North Texas and Tulane are not pissed off that their coaches left because they were expecting it. So
Yeah, they gave him a heads up. Yeah, because
and
we know how Lane Kiffin rolls.
yeah,
He
at least
always
Lane Kiffin, kept waiting and waiting. It's like
well, Lane Kiffin's done this before. I mean, he did it with Tennessee. He did it with
yeah,
USC.
they did that to Tennessee. Yeah, so do you think's gonna win? You got North Texas or Tulane? I'm gonna say Tulane. I mean, excuse me. No, never mind. Sorry, I'm going to take North Texas to beat Tulane.
I'll take Tulane. I'll take Tulane.
Okay, so you think Tulane wins?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too
yeah,
sure because I don't.
I
really
think
follow
North
them.
Texas. Yeah, I think North Texas wins.
Yeah.
Right, and then I mean that's really the only one that matters. Uh,
Yep.
uh, 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 unless Duke and Virginia, unless Duke beats Virginia, in which case it would be James Madison would get in. Obviously, they're beating Troy. They're favored by 23.5. So
Yeah. Okay. So I
all right, so
wanted to
that's
talk
it.
about.
So I guess just for fun, I guess we can go ahead and pick the rest of them. All right, so
Yeah, we can do
UNLV,
that.
Boise State. Yeah, UNLV, Boise State. I'm gonna go with UNLV.
Yeah, I think I am too. UNLV is gonna
Yeah,
crush.
yeah.
Who they playing? Who they
UNLV
playing?
is gonna get him back for after they lost in the regular season. So
Who now? I didn't hear who you said they were playing. Who did
they're
UNLV
they're,
play?
they're playing they're playing Boise State.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna get revenge. Yes, exactly.
Right,
Because that was a couple. That was either the first or second week they play each other, right? First, second week or
right,
something like that.
right.
And then
Yeah. I think this
Boise
game
State
that they
beat
play
them.
this game is in it's at the home stadium. So it looks like it's gonna be at Boise State. So
Yeah, yeah. Give me
right,
UNLV. I think
and
they're
then
gonna get
and then we
revenge.
got the Conference USA. It's gonna be Kennesaw State is playing at Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State won the first time they played. They won. It was 35-36 in Jacksonville. But this time Kennesaw State is favored by 2.5, and I think I'm gonna go with Kennesaw State to
I'm not
get
picking
revenge.
enough of
And
Kennesaw or
then
Jacksonville.
Miami of Ohio, Western Michigan. I guess I'll go Western Michigan. Okay. So anyway, I think that we should go ahead and end the show now. Yes, thanks for coming on, Jarrett.
Yeah, sorry we had to end early. I'm
Nah,
hating
nah,
Nate.
it's fine.
I hate
Yeah,
Nate didn't
yeah,
come
you
on.
hate that Nate. Yeah, that Nate didn't only came on for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right, man.
Studio. Okay. All right. So that is going to do it for me as well. So yeah. Of course, tomorrow morning we've got the morning show on LuTube. And then we got, and then of course Friday, we got the VicTube show at 6 p.m. So, but anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again